So we got the next video in the, I don't know why I sigh every time before I start recording, but we got the next video in the series for the camper. This is basically a few days later, myself and two of my daughters stayed at the campers at my parents' house so that we can open it up and not have to worry about, bothering people. And so I do have to use my generator for the power, but we just throw everything outside and pile it all up. Anyway, so me and two of my daughters stayed over there at my parents' house for like 3 days, Sunday through Wednesday. I think Sunday night through Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Anyways, so basically we hit it all. We took everything basically out that we didn't want, that needed to be replaced, or that'll make it easier to paint. Like cabinet doors, for instance, like those all came off. So stuff like that. But this next video is basically after all that was done. It was a nice sunny day. The generator I don't think is running in this video. So, but it's just the next episode in the story of this. And so let's get into that one. All right, here we go. I think it's ready for paint. That's just, ignore that. It's just sitting there. That's this bunk. I'm gonna lower this bed anyways, but we're toying with the idea of doing a Murphy bed, so it'd be higher up and it would fold down for transport. But anyways, all the faux trim is off. Lights and switches are loose. Bracketry's all off. Doors are off with hardware. Nothing on the walls. This is the half bath. It's gutted. I'm gonna leave the plumbing like that for the moment, but it will get cut back and put back shoved in the wall, and this will become like a closet. I'll put a plug on that. Well, that's ready to be painted. Come in the living room. All cabinet doors are off. Radio's out. All that stuff's ready for all this faced cabinetry and stuff to be painted. Dinette couch is gone. Blinds are all off everywhere. Again, that foam molding's off. I took the furnace out. It's sitting right here. The floor's a little damp, so it's letting it air it out, but we can paint that whole wall. Magazine rack. Doors off. They called this the lounge. There was a little overhang brow thing. Took all that off. Found some space. This is behind a blank panel. I'm gonna put a shelf in there. Make that something for storage. Lots and lots of cabinet doors off. Flooring out throughout, all the vinyl as well as the carpet. Coming in the hallway. Oh, the stairs off. I'll about to rebuild. Put new different treads on once we figure out what we're gonna do as far as the floor surface. I like having that access to the underneath. Give me a place to put an electric heater if need be. So I might figure out how to make this like an access panel somehow. Let's figure that out later. Took that thing off. I'll have to patch that up later. Ceiling is not priority. It'll be easy to do. Coming in here. Bathroom gutted. The tub does stay. We'll go back with some kind of vanity. Ceiling, this is where we had some issue. So I'm gonna have to, from this seam over the wall, I'll have to replace this ceiling, so no big deal. Come to the master bedroom, all the drawers are out. Knobs are off of everything. Hinges are off doors. Closet doors are out. Carpets up. Pretty much, I'm not going to work back there. It's too hard to get to. I will, when I do the floor, I'll have to come back and do some finessing. This is there was an angled piece of plywood here, so I'll probably put a squared off piece to give us a little ledge. Same with that right there. So, let's see, anything else? I need to look at this wall. I think there might have been a leak at one point. I need to take that window out and that wall. That could be done later. Lights hanging again. More stuff hanging, so that's where we're at. Did pretty good. So next step will be actually prepping for paint and priming and whatnot. So stay tuned. After I shot the video, we did decide to do some additional demo in the kitchen. The two little cabinet things next to the sink and the backsplash and stuff like that. So there's a couple pictures of just showing the aftermath of that. And then also just the pile of debris left over. So that's I didn't get any video of it, so I just thrown that in here as some stills.